Over here behind the greenhouse, I have a Frederick passion fruit that was just didn't have room for in the greenhouse, and I just tried it outside in this protected spot. And I'm kind of just hoping. I have a friend in the UK that grows passion fruit, and he's telling me, just try it and then maybe cover the ground with some clear plastic this winter and just try to keep it dry, and maybe it'll pull through on the winter. Some hardy kiwis over here. This is a Ken's Red. This one, I chopped it way back this year, and I've just built this new trellis, and so I'm just gonna let it fill it out. And around the corner here, I have more plants, and I've got 3 different kinds of hardy kiwis over here. This is an ananas naya. I've got some cherimoya rootstocks that I've been growing this year and should be ready for grafting in the spring. And I've got some avocados that probably already, these things are almost half an inch down there, so they're probably ready to graft. And this hardy kiwi over here is called the name is escaping me. Let me grab it right here. It's Isai. It's a self-fertile one, and this thing puts out, or at least this year, just put out a ton of fruit, thousands of berries. They're pretty good. They taste better than regular kiwis. People say they taste similar, but to be honest, I really can't. If you didn't know that you're eating a kiwi, you just probably wouldn't really figure it out. The skin is not fuzzy, and it's sweeter, and you just eat the whole thing. It has a very narrow window of either being too green or overripe and kind of fermenty tasting. So you have to just catch it right at the right moment, and that window is usually like a day or two, and you just have to but when you catch it right, it's really delicious. I'm growing some different kinds of peppers over here. Peach tree that I have in a pot. I think this one put out 4 peaches this year, and they were fantastically delicious. So it earned its spot in the yard, and I'm gonna plant it in the yard in the fall once it gets dormant. A big mame sapote over here that I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with. I'm not a huge mame fan, but my wife likes canistel, and I'm wondering if you can graft the canistel onto the mame. Be kind of interesting to experiment. This is a big seed-grown cherimoya that I started about 2.5 years ago. I actually grafted a pet bachong up here, and this thing took. This thing is like really hardy, and I can leave it out till New Year's, and it's fine. I just get a little bit chicken and bring it inside in late December, and just let it right out in the greenhouse for until March, and I throw it back outside. Some more peppers. This is a black Madeira fig that is growing really well, and no fruit on it though. So hopefully next year I'll be getting fruit. This is rose apple that I've seen growing for a couple years, and it's getting really large. Some citrus that I've been grafting, some various kinds, and this is a Malay apple that I started from seeds that I got from Hawaii about 2.5 years ago. I got 9 seeds, and I ended up with 1. Either gave them away, or they ended up just not making it over the winter. And kind of pathetic papaya tree that Actually, it grew really fast and then it just kind of stopped growing. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this thing. I have to see if it actually will make self-fertile flowers or not. If it doesn't, then it's going to be hitting the compost pile. And that's the side of the greenhouse. My wife likes to grow whatever in the front, some gojis, vegetables, beans, all that good stuff. And that's the backyard.